Well, the day that I feared was going to come is officially here, it would seem. And that is the day that Trey Hendrickson comes off the table. Now, I know a lot of you guys in the comment section are going to say, well, Derek, I told you he was never on the table. Yes, you did. But I am going to follow that until the trade is done or it doesn't happen. One or the other. Either a deal is struck or he's traded. And it looks like Trey Hendrickson might be off the table. Now, we know that the Cincinnati Bengals, who are notoriously a cheap organization, decided to finally pay Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, making those two individuals the highest two paid 1-2 punch when it comes to the wide receivers in the NFL. And Trey Hendrickson was kind of the odd man out. They even gave BJ Hill a contract, even though he was a free agent, and still trying to work out a deal with Trey Hendrickson. Now turns out that a few days ago that Trey is prepared to sit out the entire 2025 NFL season if he is not satisfied when it comes to a contract extension. Well, according to Jordan Schultz, it looks like that the Cincinnati Bengals have officially pulled Trey Hendrickson off the table. Says, here's the latest on where things stand between the Bengals and Trey Hendrickson. The idea of a trade appears dead, and the Bengals would love to complete a sweep of paying all their key players. In the video, you guys can check it out. He goes on to say that it's pretty much, he believes from what he's hearing that it's all but dead, that they're going to work this out and see it through. Now, if you've been following this saga for any length of time, 2 years ago, Trey wanted a contract extension. The Bengals did not honor it. They didn't do anything about it. Going to last year, he requested a trade or a contract extension. They didn't do anything about it. This year, they allowed him to seek a trade, but they don't want to budge when it comes to trade capital. And right now, they're still working out the deal. Now, Trey is literally the last on the totem pole. He is the last one they care about. So it looks like that they're, according to Jordan, from what he's hearing, that the Bengals are ready to make him an offer he can't refuse. And if that's the case, then the Detroit Lions have no choice but to knock the draft out of the park. There's no if, no ands, or no buts. Now, the Detroit Lions will have an opportunity as people get cut. You have undrafted free agents, but let's be real. How many undrafted free agents make an impact on a team, especially their first few years in the league? Brad Holmes has 3 picks 2 years ago. When I believe we traded for Broderick Martin, we had 5 picks in the top 100. Now we have 2. We have number 60 and number 28. So if Trey is indeed off the table, then that means everybody's locked up. Now the next thing we're going to do is focus on the draft, and then after that, we're going to decide what we're going to do with Aiden Hutchinson. I fully expect it's a no-brainer to pick up his 5th-year option along with Jamison Williams. But what does that mean? Do you guys think the Bengals are? I do feel that any minute now we're going to hear that a mega deal has happened. I'm predicting maybe a 2-year contract extension. Trey is already 30. Will they want to sign him to 34? I don't know. He is under contract for this year. So I'm thinking 2 years. I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of Danielle Hunter and maybe some extra money for this year as well. So they'll rework this year somehow. He's only making $22 million this year. $22 million. Maybe they push that up. And then so I'm expecting somewhere along the lines of, including this year, like rework for in total, it'll be maybe 3 years, 90 something million. That's what I think is going to happen. I don't think it tops 100 million. I don't think it gets more than 2 years. So in total, he'll have a 3-year deal with the year that he already has. But Danielle Hunter, look for it to be along those lines. Danielle is basically making what, $35 million for it's something ridiculous. I believe he's making under $100 million for those 2 years. I expect Trey to be the same because they're pretty much the same age. Trey might be a smidget older, or they might be closer than I think, but that's what I think. So do you think that the Cincinnati Bengals have officially put him off the table? I feel like they're not getting the offers they want. They figure they might as well pay him. That's what I think. So, well, I mean, it was a long shot anyway. All of these guys were long shots. You know what I mean? Everybody was a long shot. This is the second year in a row that for one reason or another, we didn't make it a single impact in free agency. Well, I take that back. DJ Reader. He was an impactful player on the defensive line. But as far as edge rusher, this is the second consecutive year that we've done it. 2024, 25, and real talk, if you want to be honest, 2023. We didn't do anything. Charles Harris, we still had Romeo, the Romeo brothers. We had the Okwara brothers, man. I mean, you go back and you look at the Brad has pick 28 and pick 60. BPA, okay. Let me ask y'all a question. There are 11 players on each side of the ball who's on the field at any particular time. If the best available player is a secondary player at 28, please tell me why we would draft him. Why? How many defensive backs can you have on one team? If year after year after year, the BPA is a defensive back, are you going to keep that just keep taking defensive backs? If it was a center, if the best available player was a center, would you keep taking a center? Now, we might need a center very, very soon, but the point is, sometimes you got to draft a position that you need, and we desperately need a defensive end. So, Brad Holmes, 28, got to ace it. At 60, cannot have a Josh Pascal. We need more we need more Aleems than Levi's. We need more Hutchinson than Pascal. Again, go look at Brad's track record. Outside of the first round, defensive linemen, not that good. Aleem McNeil, Aiden Hutchinson, that's about it. I said this in my last video. Mekhi Wingo, no, too early. James Houston, no, never was. Pascal, no. Levi, the fact that in the comment section or on Twitter, which is, I don't even know if real humans are over there, the fact that we got Levi for a steal at $4.5 million is ridiculous to me. This guy was a second-round pick. A second-round pick. You've got Max Crosby, Trey Hendrickson, third, fourth rounders making bags, and we're getting a steal on an underachieving second-round pick. Come on, man. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think this is the end of the Trey Hendrickson potential, even if it didn't really exist in the first place? Got some housekeeping to do. We will be live for the entirety of the 2025 NFL Draft. I'm talking day 1. We live from 7 to 12. Day 2, we live from 6 to whenever it stops. And day 3, we're live from 11 in the morning. I'm talking about all day long. Even when they stop announcing the picks, we on. So make sure you guys consider joining us then on a mission to hit 30K. And I'm hoping by the NFL Draft, we can get there. I'm pretty sure we will. Even if it's by May 1st, we should be at 30K when we'll be doing the Villain Lion giveaway. Also, be sure to keep checking the community tab. I know you guys are really, really great on the community tab. We're starting our own brand here and our own merchandise. All right. So I'm putting out some designs that I would like you guys to vote on. It'll probably be both of those designs. If it's 2 designs, it'll probably be both. I'm just trying to get a feel on which ones you guys would like more so I can purchase more of those designs, because what I want to do, and I said this before, this channel, man, is driven by you guys. I get it. I'm annoying. I get I'm emotional. I get all that stuff. And I get I'm not the Detroit Lions. And for you to even want to invest a dime into something that was created by me is humbling. It really is. If I saw anybody out in public with this on, it would be, I don't know. I mean, getting seen in public is one thing. You actually buying something that, I mean, you have the Detroit Lions and then you got me, right? So I need to know what to buy. So everything I do, I want to make it personal. So I want to be able to ship this stuff to you myself, which means I have to buy the product in advance and invest in that. So I need to know what to buy more of. So whatever wins, like whatever you guys vote on more is what I'll say, okay, I'll get more of this item so that we'll have enough in stock. All right. This thing is going places. We just now getting started. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.